Recording in progress. Good morning, everyone. Jai Shri Mataji. Let us all collectively bow down and do namaskar, raise our kundalinis and put ourselves in a bandhan. We humbly request Shri Mataji to be present during our collective morning meditation and to thank her for the opportunity for a collective meditation. Mother, please let your lotus feet be present in my heart. Let me see your lotus feet in my heart and experience the love and the joy of my spirit. Father, please let your lotus feet come into my liver to cool it down so my attention is completely surrendered and established at your lotus feet. Father, please let your lotus feet come onto my Sahasrara. Let me see your lotus feet at my Sahasrara. Mother, I surrender my attention at your lotus feet. Father, you who are the Adi Kundalini, please awaken within me. Establishing your presence on my Sahasrara, allowing me to experience thoughtless awareness and doubtless awareness in my meditation. Allowing my attention to be surrendered and anchored at your lotus feet. Every second, every moment, with every breath. Let's move our attention to the base of the spine, to the left Mooladhar, with our right hand on Mother Earth. Shri Nirmal Ganesh. Om Dhurva Sakshat Shri Nirmal Ganesh Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Mother, I am innocent. Excuse me. Move our attention to the center Mooladhara. Shri Ganesh Gauri. Om Dhurva Sakshat Shri Ganesh Gauri Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Mother, please make me innocent. Left hand on Mother Earth, attention on the right Mooladhara. Shri Kartikeya. Om Dhurva Sakshat Shri Kartikeya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Father, please make me worthy of your appreciation. Sarva Rakshasa Hamantri. Om Swameva Sakshat Sarva Rakshasa Hantri Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Mother, please destroy all the evil in me. Mother, please give me the strength to overcome all the 6 enemies of the soul within me. Please dissolve and destroy them from my attention and my thought. Let's move our attention to the Vishuddhi. And we'll do Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
The prophets are born and create a ripple in our consciousness. A new dimension to our understanding, to religion, dharma, which has to be assimilated and has to be understood that whatever the previous prophets have said has to be culminated into something else. So, as we can say, Muhammad Sahib has said that all these prophets who have come on this earth have created a new ripple and also has sustained human beings with a newer evolution, a newer folly age opening into them. The idea of human beings of newness is that we have to give up all that is old and we have to become new. Or they think that newness means absolutely a juxtaposition condition in which one has to rise. And this is the cause of the folly of many people in the West as well as in the East. Whenever a new theme started, like we can say that first of all, a great saint came on this earth and he found that the people are following the idol worship in a very wrong way. Because it is said in the Bible that whatever is created by Mother Earth should not be reproduced and worshipped. So they created another extreme religion out of it, saying that nothing should be worshipped, but it is said whatever is produced by the Mother Earth. So there are so many such things all over the world which are created by the Mother Earth. So they should not be worshipped by reproducing them and making images out of them. When such a prophet died, saying that this should not be done, one should not worship images, the other side of it started the extreme, going to the extreme that there should be no worship even if the Mother Earth has created. So all the human beings were divided into extreme conditions. One situation comes in where one has to say that this should not be done. So people take up that theme and just start building up onto that and saying that this should not be done as told by the Prophet. Of course, after the death of the Prophet, when the Prophet is living, nobody listens to him. They all torture him, bother him, do all kinds of things, and ultimately they may even kill him. Then another point is, every prophet is born at a different period of time. So depending on the time when he is born, he talks of a particular problem. Say when Muhammad was born, Muhammad Sahib said very clearly that you should not drink. So people said that all right, we will not drink but we can smoke. So he had to rectify himself. He said, I am the last who has come, but he found that it is not so. So he came back again as Nanaka to tell people that do not smoke also. Like that, the persons or the group of persons who follow one incarnation go to another extreme and try to push down all the traditions, all that has come so far built up, like cutting the whole tree and start their own tree, which is artificial. Then the quarrel started when Muhammad Sahib was driven to another level, and then Nanaka's disciples were driven to another level where they just thought they have no relationship with each other, which is not true. Afterwards also, so many such things have happened in this world. We can see that any revival starts, people go to the extreme of it and get completely ruined. In Christianity, you will find the same thing happen. When Christ came in, whatever problems he faced, he talked about them. But the main thing he had to talk about the resurrection, about the ascent, and he talked about the ascent. He talked about the spirit, and in his resurrection he showed that he ascended. But people did not stick to that point. They never thought that you have to ascend in Christianity. Nobody bothered that you have to ascend. They took a small little things from somewhere. Also, a person came later on called St. Paul, who was not at all with Christ or anything. He started a religion of Christianity which was all absurd, against Christ, anti-Christ. None of these prophets have discarded any prophet who came before them. Now the problem came in that one has to integrate. And Muhammad Sahib knew that a day will come when this integration problem will start. And he talked a lot about Sahaja Yoga, in the sense he said when the resurrection time will come. He talked more about resurrection than about doom time. Most surprising thing is about Qayamat. He spoke very little. He spoke really about the resurrection time, because that was the problem. The problem that they face, they talk about. I have told you how Buddha talked only about Atma Sakshatkara and not about God, because those people who went to God or thought of God or just studied God thought they were gods themselves. So he said, you must get your self-realization. Then Mahavira, who talked about the hell, where people can go, because that was his job, the part of it and the part of it and the part of it and the part of it. These are the different aspects of human beings which they had to awaken. Different aspects. When Muhammad Sahib started teaching people to do namaz, people used to laugh at him. What is he doing? Why does he want us to put hands like this? Why does he want us to sit down or put our hands on the knees? Now you understand, as Sahaja Yogis, what it means, that he wanted us to improve our nabis first, our dharma first. All this movement was to jerk out the Kundalini, but without realization being there, namaz would not work out. You may break your knees, you may do what you like. But the extremes people catch hold of it and not the reality. And they make a fuss out of it, and they may create a big organizations and things, and that's how it is called. So when he said that Allahu Akbar is to be said with your fingers in your ears, you all say that, isn't it? All the Sahaja Yogis say with this finger in their ears, Allahu Akbar. Because you know this is the finger that represents the Vishuddhi, and the Vishuddhi chakras, deity Shri Krishna, becomes the Virata, the Akbar. So when you say about Akbar, you have to put your fingers into your ears and you have to say Allahu Akbar. Whole relationship and everything was never understood. For Indians, Shri Krishna was their avatara. For Western people, Christ was their avatara. For other people of Arabistan, Muhammad was their avatara. How can that be? They are all related to each other. So how to relate it to each other is a problem of Sahaja Yoga. When they come from different communities and different fixed ideas, it's impossible to stir them and tell them that you are all one. We talk of Hindu-Muslim unity. For example, Muhammad Sahib didn't know there were problems like that, but Nanaka did say, we have come to do Hindu-Muslim unity. But in the outside, if you do the Hindu-Muslim unity or any unity, it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out in the outside relationship. Even your brother may not be your own brother. If it is working outside. But if the spirit is awakened within you, then spirit is the one which is the connection with the whole, with the Virat, with the Akbar. When Akbar is to be felt, you have to have your realization, otherwise you are just talking in the air. You don't know who is this Akbar. You have to get connected to that Virat, and that Virat is the primordial being. We are actually not integrated at all because we have different incarnations. Even if you are not absolutely atheist, even if you don't say that you do not believe in God or believe in something else which is anti-God, even if you believe in God, you believe in God in fragmentations, in his different aspects. But you don't see him in collectivity. You have to see that he is one God. Everybody says he is one God. Of course he is one God. I am one person, but I am also a housewife. I have to do some work for my household. I am also a sister of somebody. I am also your mother and mother of my own children and also a grandmother. So I have so many various aspects of my work which I do. One person has to do it. When we talk of God as one, we think he is Rock of Gibraltar, just one piece. Even Rock of Gibraltar, if you go and see, it is not one piece. Anything in this world you cannot say is one piece. It has to be a compound or a mixture of something. Then how can God be just one piece hanging in the air like one? God is one. So we'll not have any other aspect of God. God has many aspects, which one has to understand. So there are two concepts which work out in this world, I feel. One is that they believe that there is only one God and there cannot be many aspects of God, which is wrong. Christ has said, those who are not against me are with me. So this kind of a mental conception about God, that he is just like Rock of Gibraltar. See now this pendant you have done it. There are so many lights. They are all giving one light to all of us. They are not giving separate lights, are they? How are they fighting with each other? What is the fight going on? They are adding to the same light. This is one pendant, but we have so many lights. We cannot do with one light. At different periods, a person has to be born. Every period, a person had to be born to enlighten one aspect of human awareness and consciousness. Variety has to be there because human beings are varied. And the variety is that supposing you are supporting somebody's right-sidedness, then there should be somebody who will come and support the left-sidedness. And it is all done so well within us, but it is only human beings in their obstinacy and in their ignorance cannot see it. We all are made the same way, if you see in the whole world. Of course, there is variety in appearances. Maybe an Indian looks like an Indian, but in India only you can see Indians have so many different faces. You can find all colors and all kinds of things on their faces. In India is the only place where you find all kinds of people. You can have people like Russians, you can have people like Japanese, Chinese, you can have people like Africans. All kinds of people are in this country to show that all people can be called as one race as Indians. Now, it is not always ignorance that makes people forget that we are all one. Every human being laughs the same way. Does he laugh in a different way? If he has to eat the food, he masticates the same way. He cries the same way. When he cries, his crying is the same. His actions are the same way. If a woman is angry with her husband, yesterday I saw Birju Maharaja's program with my brother, and I was amazed how universal we are in our expressions. He was showing how a woman gets angry with the husband and how she behaves. If you see those actions which are depicted, you will be amazed that they are done by all the women all over the world. And the reaction of man, if you want to see, all the men act in the same way. My husband was secretary to Shastriji, you know that. And he went with Lal Bahadur Shastri to Tashkent at his last time. But also he went once to Yugoslavia. And there, who was it? General Tito was where? Huh? Yugoslavia. And General Tito's wife, you see, got very friendly with Mrs. Shastri. Both were very friendly. So Shastriji warned his wife, see now, you are great friends, and now don't start crying like an Indian woman when you leave. So poor thing was controlling her tears all the time. But she told me I was controlling, but it is she who started crying. And such a lot, and then she started crying loudly, hugging me. So I just could not control myself. I also gave in, I also started crying. And both the husbands started looking at the ground. So basically, all the women, all the men in the whole world react the same way to a situation. And you can see their reactions very clearly when it comes to children. They all act in the same way, in the same manner. Supposing they hear that two children are caught up in the air somewhere or something is happening to them, the whole world will be worried about them, how they are going to be saved. Something must be done to save them. The whole world will be praying to God, oh God, please save these two children are caught up there somehow or other. Everybody will be worried as if their own child is there. Even when it comes to death, I've seen that. When there was airspace, the spacecraft was going to land, and people were worried that they may be lost. I know in every masjid, in every temple, in every church and everywhere, they were Americans. Nobody thought of Americans, what religion, anything. To them it was a part of human beings, you see. The human bondage started acting. That time they never thought what country they were, what Americans have done to India, nothing of the kind. They just thought, oh God, these people are, oh God, please save them. Everybody prayed to them, prayed to God and prayed for them that they should be saved. That time.
We'll continue listening to the talk tomorrow again. Let's just stay in meditation, keeping our attention on the Visuddhi.
Muji
We humbly thank Shri Mataji for giving us this opportunity for collective meditation. For allowing us to be in Sahaj, to establish, to accept us as her channel or instruments for the Sahaj work. We request that our attention through the day be please anchored at her lotus feet. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Jai Shri Mataji. Let's raise our Kundalinis and put ourselves in a bandhan.